right, welcome to the Rat Bastard Sports Show right here on ITMIRadio.com. Sports World Radio is back, that's right, and on the phone lines with us right now, like he is each and every Thursday at this time, is our good friend, ex-NFL football player, Billy Ray Smith. What's up, brother?
Hey, how are the Whalers going to do this year, eh?
I think they're going to do pretty crappy. That's what I think.
Oh, man, that's terrible.
How about that?
That was a terrible question to start off with. I just thought,
okay.
you know.
No, that's okay. Well, if I remember correctly, you picked them to win, right?
I have no idea. I probably couldn't name 7 NHL hockey. I'm so sorry. I can name the Kings and Ducks. Love the Kings, love the Ducks.
There you go. Yeah, we were just talking a little hockey on the phone lines. Welcome back to the show, my friend.
Great to be back, guys. How you doing?
I'm doing really, really well. Really well. It's week 3. Before we get into that, one question. Mr. Steve Sable passed away the other day. Your thoughts on that gentleman right there?
Well, you know, really, really sad. And Steve Sable was such a good guy, at least in my dealings with him. And, you know, I have a couple of 3 tapes where they came back and kind of did a father-son bit with me and my dad,
mm-hmm.
and it was the greatest thing, because the library that they have there at NFL Films, they can just push a button, and all of a sudden, all the clips of my dad, whether it's on the practice field or at the dormitories during training camp or on the football field in the Super Bowl or whatever they want, they can have it, and then to be able to bounce that back and forth with a quote from my dad and me talking, and I mean it was really some cool stuff, and just lucky that that kind of material was available to him, so that he can and they could put together those kind of stories.
Wow, that's pretty cool, Billy Ray. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's freaking fabulous, man. Thanks for sharing that with the fans. I appreciate it.
No, not at all. And all my, you know, every time I dealt with Steve, just a fantastic fellow. Just, I mean, honestly, one of the great guys I've ever met.
We got this room is jam-packed. Wow, thank you. That was a really kick-ass story. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. His thoughts on Steve Sable right there. Thank you so much. All right, so what do you say we get into this week's football matches and this week's games? We'll start off with tonight's games, because tonight's games, it looks like there's a pretty big game tonight. Of course, for me, because I'm a big football fan, or big Giant fan, I should say. So what do you say we start off with that game right there?
Oh, no! You didn't tell me you were a big Giant fan!
Yeah, I am a big, huge Giants fan. That's what happens when you're born and raised in New York, my brother.
Yeah.
You know, but I
just have a weird feeling. I got a weird feeling about this game, and you know, it's one of those picks that I feel like I can make up later in the weekend. But I'm gonna go ahead and take the Carolina Panthers. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry.
Hey, Sean, are you writing? Sean, write his picks down so we can keep track on what he's doing, please.
Especially that one.
Yeah,
so you can get back into me about it.
Yeah. Well, hey, Billy Ray, listen, I'm not too sure myself because of all the guys that they're going to be missing in this game here.
Right.
I'm
exactly
not too
right.
sure. And you know, I told you last week, I don't really care if they make the playoffs this year. I want them in the Super Bowl next year.
Okay.
So
duly noted.
That's how my philosophy is, because Sean and I are taking a trip to Super Bowl 48 in New York, and I want them playing in their Super Bowl.
You just have to make sure that 48 is the right matchup.
Correct. Exactly.
You got it.
So I'm taking New York. Billy Ray's taking Carolina. Who you taking, Mr. Sean? Sean, are you there? What is this guy not even on the call with us?
Come on, Sean.
What the hell?
Dude.
What the hell?
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me, Sean? Hey, unmute yourself, you jackass.
You jackass.
I'm here. Gotcha. Yeah. I am taking the Panthers. Come on now.
Okay. I knew you had yourself muted. You were sitting there talking the whole time, weren't you?
Hey, I was just doing the listening here, okay? I was doing the listening now.
Okay, so you're taking Carolina.
Somebody's got a list.
He's taking Carolina. Billy's taking Carolina. I'm taking New York. Next game, Chicago hosting St. Louis. Let's go with Sean first.
Chicago. I'm so sorry. I'll take that back.
You like Chicago, Billy Ray? That's fine.
I do, as a matter of fact. I like the Bears in that game.
Okay, we'll go with Billy Ray. What do you got, Sean?
Bears.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bears, too. My favorite commercial is on ESPN right now. Exactly what Tony Romo's job should be. Behind the desk answering the phones. I love that commercial.
Not nice.
Yeah.
Not nice.
Yeah, you know I'm not a big Tony Romo fan. Not at all.
Okay,
Next
so
game.
Billy Ray, you got the Panthers, and this
Bears.
game you have
The
the
Bears.
Bears, right?
Right.
That's correct.
We're all taking the
Alright.
Bears in this one.
Landslide there on that
Well,
one.
even though I took St. Louis last week to beat Washington, that was a beautiful call, and Billy Ray made fun of me.
Not only that, there was one other fan that was upset too because the Redskins lost, and that was DJ Gary One Arm.
I know. Too bad for him too. Too bad for him too. Buffalo.
Next game, Buffalo.
Buffalo
Cleveland.
going to Cleveland. Yeah, beating this one. I'm gonna take Buffalo in this one.
I got the Bills as well. Give me the Buffalo Bills.
There you go, Sean.
Bills.
And then he's got the Bills too. Clean sweep there. Tampa Bay going into Dallas. Who are you taking, Sean? Who are you taking, Sean?
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Billy Ray?
No. After you, sir.
Oh, okay. I'm taking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in this game too.
Oh, watch out for Cowboys.
Hold on. What do you guys have against the Dallas Cowboys?
I can't stand Tony Romo and the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, now listen.
Like the Cowboys.
For the rest of this particular radio program, you can't call them that. You just can't do it. You can't do it.
I've been calling them that for the whole season. Why stop now?
Hey, listen, now, while I'm on the horn, you can't.
Okay.
I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
You have to have a little respect back and forth, you know.
I do not like Mr. Jerry Jones either. I do not like Tony Romo, and I do not like the Dallas Cowboys. Therefore, I pick against them almost every week.
Okay, I understand. Jerry Jones is one of the great Arkansans out there, by the way.
Yeah, but I don't like what he did to Mr. Tom Landry.
Yeah, and then he made a guarantee, and his guarantee came true when the Cowboys beat the Giants, and Jeff never heard the end of it.
But really,
you didn't have to do that.
No, but really, why I don't like Mr. Jerry Jones is the way he treated Mr. Tom Landry. That's why I don't like him.
I understand. There's a lot of people in the Dallas area that still feel the same way, but Jerry, trust me when I tell you, as far as I'm concerned, Jerry Jones, good man, good businessman, good owner for an NFL franchise.
No, I understand that, and I believe that. But for me, for what he did to Mr. Tom Landry, for what Tom Landry did to that franchise, he treated them like crap, and that's why I don't like the gentleman.
We'll have to admit, because Landry was the Dallas Cowboys, and he was there from 1960 to 1988, and then Jones came in and let him go, and then brought in Jimmy Johnson to coach the Cowboys from 89 to 94.
All right, what do you say we move on, boys? You ready?
Ready? Detroit and Tennessee.
Detroit and Tennessee. I'm going to go with Detroit. Billy?
Give me the Lions.
He's taking the Lions as well, and Mr. Sean.
All right, Lions.
You're taking the Lions too. Okay.
Tennessee just doesn't look good.
Not yet.
No, they don't.
No, not yet. They got some work to do over there. Mr. Billy Ray, Indianapolis hosting Jacksonville.
Give me the Colts. I like Indianapolis.
Yeah, I'm taking the Colts as well in this game. As you know, I'm not a big Jacksonville Jaguars
Maurice
fan.
Jones true, Jeff. Maurice Jones true.
Whatever. Sure. Mr. complaining about he's not making enough money, but who signed the contract? Don't get me started on that.
New York Jets heading on down to Miami to take on the Dolphins.
This was a tough game for me to decide, man.
Who you got?
I'm going to take the Jets in this game. Just because I think they're actually
give me those Dolphins. I'll go with the fish.
See, I was a tough game for me to decide. I went back and forth. In fact, I changed my mind 3 times on this, and I went back to the original team I decided with. So I went back to the Jets.
I'll take the Jets.
Wow, for somebody who left the Jets, you're picking them an awful lot this year, buddy. San Francisco, because at the beginning of last year he was a New York Jet fan, but since they got Tim Tebow, he left and went to become a.
Oh heck yeah! Come on.
So I don't know about him. Minnesota hosting San Francisco. This is a no-brainer. San Francisco.
Yeah, I think I'm penciling in San Francisco as my NFC champion anyway.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm doing too. And Mr. Billy Ray, we talked about the game last week, the New England Patriot-Arizona game, and we kind of blew over it, and we got kind of screwed with it, didn't we?
Yeah, a little bit, but, I mean, that's one time where you can tell Bill Belichick didn't necessarily have his guys ready to roll.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'll take 49ers over the Minnesota.
And when I saw the end of that game, I was like, oh, no, we didn't even take a lot of time on that game. I bet you a lot of fans are laughing at us now.
The next game we get to...
Hold on. What were you going to say, Billy Ray?
Sorry, Billy.
No. Let's go on to the next game.
Okay, go on to the next game.
Kansas City Chiefs. The 0-2 Kansas City Chiefs at the 0-2 New Orleans Saints. Ooh.
Okay. This is the last and final time I'm going with New Orleans if they don't win. This is 3 weeks in a row. I listen, living in Kansas City, I know what's going on over there. I can't deal with that. That's a cluster. You know what going on over there. I'm going to go with New Orleans this time. Billy Ray?
Drew Brees all the way.
I will take the Saints in this one, and Kenny, they better win there, Kenny.
Yeah, I hope so. Next game we got going is a really good, interesting game. Washington hosting Cincinnati. Who are you going to take in that game, Billy Ray?
RG3 and the Redskins.
Wow. Okay, Mr. Sean.
Washington Redskins over Andy Dalton and the Bengals.
Who?
Andy Dalton!
Who?
Who's Andy Dalton?
That's exactly who I'm taking to win the game. Cincinnati over Washington.
Wow.
Taking the Bengals over Washington?
Yes, I am. I'm taking Andy Dalton. Nobody knows who he is. I'm taking him. Yes, I am. I'm taking Andy Dalton. Watch. That's my big upset of the week. Next game, Arizona hosting Philadelphia. Sean,
I take Philly.
You would take Philly, Mr. Billy Ray? Okay.
I would love the Eagles in this game.
Okay, Sean?
I'll take the Philadelphia Eagles.
Beautiful. I'm taking the Arizona Cardinals to beat the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, man.
Yes, I am.
Oh, yes, yeah, just because the Cardinals beat the Patriots, you think they'll beat Philadelphia?
Yes, I do.
Brother.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So that's 2 games I just won on you two. I love that. Do you know I'm sitting in first place in the league right now, kids, in the Pick'em League?
That really sucks.
That's right. I'm in first place in the Pick'em League, kids. San Diego hosting Atlanta. Billy Ray?
Well, now, hold on a second. I will let you guys go first on this game.
I'm taking San Diego.
Okay.
Chargers. I got to go with the Bolts.
Yep. I'll make it unanimous. It's Chargers all the way.
Even though I like Matty Ice and the Atlanta Falcons, I got to go with the San Diego Chargers.
All right, got you down there for Chargers.
Yeah. Okay, Houston going to Denver and playing Mr. Throw Interceptions Manning over there. Sean, who are you going with?
I'm going with the Denver Broncos.
Wow, really? Okay. Wow, Denver Broncos, huh? I'm taking the Houston Texans in this game.
Well, look at the votes. You got 51% picking the Texans and 49% picking the Broncos.
Yeah, I'm taking the Texans in this game.
Oh, yeah, because you don't think Peyton Manning's going to win a Super Bowl this year.
I happen to think it's going to be San Francisco and Houston in the Super Bowl. So
a lot of people think Houston. The Texans will be good. Who do you think, Billy Ray?
Let's see. That's a tough one, guys.
That's a tough game.
That's really tough.
Yeah,
that's a tough game. But I have the Houston Texans because of their defense. I think they're gonna get the job done.
I think so
Texans.
Too.
All right, got you there.
I'm taking the Texans. Next game is the Pittsburgh Steelers going to California to play the Oakland Raiders up in Oakland. I'll go first, and I'm taking the Steelers to win this game.
Yeah.
Sean?
Steelers, easy.
And Billy Ray's got the Steelers in this game. All right, next game. This next game is the Sunday night game, and I'm really gonna enjoy watching this game. Baltimore going into New England to face New England again, and you know Belichick is a little pissed off for what happened to them against the Arizona. So you know New England's gonna be ready to play, but I still don't care. In fact, I'm sorry. Baltimore's hosting this game. I'm taking Baltimore in this game.
Sure you would. Sure. You got to go against.
Yeah, I got to go against you and my buddy Joe Flacco. Right. He's on my fantasy football team. How can I go against Joe Flacco?
No, I'm going for the Patriots. I think they can do it Sunday night. Go Pats.
Yeah, okay. Lots of luck with that one, buddy.
Billy Ray, who are you taking?
I think the Patriots are going to bounce back. I really do.
Okay, so he's taking New England. Okay, Green Bay going to Seattle for the Monday night game. Now, I was deciding whether or not to pick Seattle or not, but I ended up picking Green Bay. So I'm taking Green Bay in this game, although I think Seattle might win. Because they're not supposed to win, and usually they win the games they're not supposed to. Sean?
I'm going to take the Green Bay Packers.
Mr. Billy Ray.
Give me the Seahawks.
He's taking Seattle.
You're taking Seattle, Billy?
I like that.
I am taking Pete Carroll and his team.
I like
the
that.
Seattle Seahawks.
Nice pick, Billy Ray. I wanted to take him too, and I still have a chance to take him because we do our NFL picks on Saturday night as well again. So,
so you have a chance to change.
I have a chance.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of time to change.
Yeah, I have a chance to change.
Okay, so on Sundays, when we kind of reassess how we did, I can say, well, I changed my mind last night, and
no, you got to change them before. You know, they're locked in for tonight's game, and then you got to change them before they start at noon. Before kickoff at 9 o'clock on Sunday mornings.
All right.
Okay, really quick, our tiebreaker game for the scores. Predict the score in the Green Bay Seattle game for us.
Let's see. I'll go 31-24 Seahawks.
Okay, and I'm going 31-17 Green Bay.
Completely the opposite there, Billy Ray. I have got the Green Bay Packers going into Seattle on Monday night, winning 31-24.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. New England and Baltimore. Give me a score, Billy Ray.
Ooh.
New England, Baltimore. I'll say that's more of a 24-23 Patriot win.
Wow. I got a 23-18 Baltimore.
I'm saying it's going to be a lot higher than that. 38-37, New England Patriots.
Wow. Who's going to score the most points in the league this week this year? This week. I'm sorry.
In the week this year, week.
This week. I'm sorry. Who's going to score the most points this week in week 3?
Yeah, I'll stick with my Chargers. I think they're gonna get on a roll. I mean, they did a great job last week, and Phillip Rivers, looks like he's off to another great start.
Okay, and who's going to score the fewest?
Ooh, boy, I hate to talk about the negatives. Let's see. How about we go with the Raiders on that? That's fun to do.
Okay, I have Green Bay scoring the most, and I have Kansas City scoring the fewest.
Okay, it's
Sean?
not a bad couple.
All right, Sean.
I'll take New England for the most points this week, and the least, I'll take Minnesota.
And there you have it. Hey, Billy Ray,
very good call.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I know you're a busy guy, so we're going to let you go.
Oh, I'm so busy, guys. You have no idea how busy I am. Hey, call me anytime.
All right, pal. Thank you so much for Week 3 picks. They'll be up on the video on YouTube pretty soon, my friend.
Excellent. All right, you guys have a great day.
All right, you too. We'll talk to you next week, pal.
You bet.
All right, there goes Ray joining us here like it does each and every Thursday night right here on the Rat Bastard Sports Show on Sports World Radio. All right, our picks are in so far for this week.